Hey guys, this is Justin 18. So today's video is why did I get weight loss surgery? Alright, we'll do a welcome back video a little later, but let's get into this why I got weight loss surgery. If you look at my older videos, I have been battling with trying to lose weight on my own because it was just a major, it was a challenge. I needed the tool to help me stay focused, to see results, and be confident in myself that I could do it. 2014, I had my second child. I was 330 pounds at my highest at 4'11". It was horrible. After giving birth, I dropped to 310, staying focused, using Herbalife as a product, and yeah, I was motivated. I ended up dealing with finding out my husband continuously was having affairs with me, and I decided, you know what, I have to love myself, and that means letting this go and start focusing on building myself up because I'm losing myself. Like, I'm freaking losing myself. Being with someone who doesn't love me, who doesn't respect me. He thinks in his head that I got the surgery to save our marriage. Absolutely not, because I feel like I know that I'm beautiful plus size. I know that. But I know if I just lose this weight, like, damn, I'm good. I don't have to worry that I can. It wasn't just that either. Also, I had now not one kid, 2 kids to look for. And constantly going up in weight, it just was not going to be good in the long run. I was already getting all these health issues. And I was scared. I was 26 and, being diagnosed with certain things, sleep apnea, high blood pressure. I couldn't know. That's not me. I'm not going to be some big bitch feeling bad for myself. That's not going to happen. I'm not a bitch, period. But it's just some people, they kind of glorify being big, and that's not me. I think that I love being me, big, small, whatever it is. But in reality is I was not happy plus size. I'm still plus size. I'm not happy, but I feel much better than I did when I was 300 whatever pounds. My husband's infidelity, it really sparked a match for me because I saw that I was living for him and not living for me. So I decided to get ROI, rejection bypass surgery. It was a long time coming. 5 years prior to that, when I had my firstborn, and it was 2, I looked into it. I ran out of a conference because they just kept saying all this stuff. You can't eat this, you can't do this, you can't. And I'm just like, no, I can't. Like, no. It was scary, especially being young. I really wasn't receptive and understanding. I wish that I would have gotten it then because I would be so much further. But it's for a reason. I needed to build myself up for this because it's not an easy road. And I think if I had gotten it back then, I would not have been as ready as I am now. I'm self-employed, so it was really expensive to get the surgery. I was looking at about $30,000, and I've been self-employed since I was 21, so that was a fear too. Being a mom, taking a hit financially as a business owner, I was able to be blessed once again by Barack Obama. One of his instances as president, I got Obamacare, and I was able to get my surgery free. Yes, I got my surgery 100% free. I had hit rock bottom, lost my finances, everything, and I was able to get Obamacare and my surgery. It was really fast. Looking back at it, I just feel like, oh, this is a long process, and now I have to feel like I'm gonna get denied. Something happened. They're gonna find some way not to give me this surgery, and I'll be good. I'll be able to eat, keep doing whatever I want to do, and be well, and just not get the car. It didn't happen. During my husband and me trying to figure out what I'm going to marriage, I'm like, I don't want you to get the surgery. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna keep it. because you just want me to stay unhappy, and I'm not gonna be miserable like you. I want to be able to enjoy my life with or without you. Week before Christmas, I got the call that I was approved. They had me do a 6-month period of seeing a dietitian, dropping weight. Some people say they have to drop significant amounts of weight. I lost 5 pounds, and they were like, "You're approved," because I went through my doctor that I've been with since I was a kid, so they know what I was dealing with since a kid with my weight. And it really was a big factor, like to be 27 and 350 pounds, is totally unacceptable, because 30, what was I going to be, 400 pounds? So my approval was in December of 2015. I'm still dealing with the back and forth. I found out the week after Christmas. My husband had another kid on the way by one of the horse he was with. So it was just a mental roller coaster. Mentally trying to get myself ready for the surgery, and then dealing with that, I had to just block it out. My surgery date was for February 2016. Today is September 2nd, 2016. So I'm like 7 months post-op. February, the day before surgery, February 14th, I told my sister, who was my support person, because you have to have a support person, I told her, I said, I do not feel good. I said, I feel sick. I don't think I could do the surgery. And she was like, "Oh, you're just tripping. You're nervous." I said, "No, we're in the middle. We're in the Midwest, so it is pretty cold out here." And she's like, "Oh, you're just having butterflies," and they're laughing at all her and my other sister. I'm just like, "No, I feel sick. I can't function. I feel like I have the flu or something's not right." So I went to sleep, took a few medicines. The night before surgery, you have to do liquids. Rewind, because there's so much to tell you guys. Before the night before surgery, you're supposed to do like a 2 diet of like a liquid diet to strengthen your stomach. I did not follow the instructions because it was so much shit on my mind. I didn't follow the instructions. I didn't really get to do the liquid diet. I actually did the liquid diet the day before surgery. That wasn't why I was sick. So I was stressing out about that, because I'm like, okay, if my stomach's too big, something's gonna happen, I'm gonna die. And I'm reading all these blogs and stuff, trying to see, okay, like, has anybody else ever did the surgery without following the rules? And everybody's picture perfect, what I'm reading. Everybody follows the rules of what I'm reading online. And I'm YouTubing, and I'm just like, oh, damn, you know what, Jonathan? You're not going to succeed in this. It was just all this negativity and doubt. And it seemed like it all crumbled and came the night before surgery. You're already scared because this is a very risky surgery. It's been performed so much. It's not as scary as when it first started, but it's a scary ass surgery. 2 o'clock comes. I get up. I do the preps that they have us do, which is you have to wipe yourself down with these pads, and you can't take a bath or anything, can't brush your teeth, none of that, because you are about to have a really serious surgery. So they're about to cut you open. I go to the hospital. I said, you know what? My surgery was for 5 o'clock. Me and my best friend got up at 2 o'clock, something like that, 2 o'clock. The hospital was like 5 minutes from my house. Get there, I told them I'm not feeling good. The nurse was like, you're not gonna be able to get your surgery, so you sound like you got the flu. I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, no, okay. Because it really like, see, I knew it. I knew something was not gonna let me get the surgery. Yay me. And I can get out of this, and I can try it again another time. But there was no guarantee that I would get that opportunity that I got to have my state pay for something, because I knew eventually my business would pick back up. I'll be making money again, and I will have to pay out of pocket to get the surgery, and I don't have $30,000 to get to Dr. Great. So we sat there, and my best friend was like, you know what? You're gonna get this. You're gonna suck it up, and you're gonna go in there and get it. She's like, you're not gonna look back. You have too much that you're about to gain from this. You work too hard to get it. And I'm just like, you're right. Yeah, I'm sick. You're right. You're right. So we get to the back, and within an hour of seeing the doctor, I felt better. It was like maybe it was butterflies and just all these emotions and stuff going on. So I went to the back. I told him what I was feeling, my symptoms. He was like, I said, you know, I really think, Doc, that it may be like pneumonia or something because I really don't feel good. I feel like flu symptoms. Something doesn't feel right. He told me I was fine. It was just butterflies. Go get the surgery. He'll put me in enough meds and I'll be fine. I'll be great. And I'll be transformed into the new me. Surgery was at 5 o'clock. We left from seeing the doctor at 4. They rushed us upstairs to get ready for surgery. I was so scared out of my mind, you guys. It was like a movie. Like I felt like it was my last day on earth. It was just so many emotions. My husband was not there to support me. He had to go to work. And I said, you know what, that's it. I'm not going to deal with this bullshit anymore. I told the doctors he is not allowed in this room, in the hospital stay. Don't have him call my room. None of that. It is done. I am transforming into a new person, and that is part of the old me. She dies effectively when you cut me open. So I'm going to help her out and make sure he's not around her. My mom and my best friend were there, which I call my sister, and my real sister was working with my children, my 2 babies, keeping them, and it was hard because she wanted to be there. I got the surgery. I went in officially at 7 a.m. I got out at 9. Now, this procedure can last from 2 to 4 hours. And remember, I didn't follow the rules with the stomach shrinking, so it could have been complications. So if you do decide to get the surgery, which I say, if you know that you are ready for a change and you need this tool, get it. Don't procrastinate, get it. I could have had complications not following those rules, but for the most part, like I said, if you watch my old videos and stuff, I know how to eat a balanced diet. I just didn't do it, whatever. It just didn't work naturally for me, losing weight and getting the results. Got a surgery woke up. I don't remember waking up from the surgery really and being alert, but a lot of people end up being in a lot of pain. My family told me I was walking around laughing, fine, and just like, I did it. All I remember is me telling them I can't breathe. Me telling my doctors I can't breathe, and them telling me, you're fine, you're just in a lot of pain, it's coming from your throat on down, the surgery. I'm just like, what the hell? When did we discuss my throat being part of the surgery? They're like, your body is just really going through a big shock of what happened. All I know is late at night, I'm screaming, I'm in pain, I can't breathe. They went and finally got me some x-rays. I'm telling my mom, I can't breathe. Come to find out, by the time they did the x-rays, they reviewed everything, I had full-blown pneumonia, and it was a very serious stage of pneumonia that I could have died from having that surgery, and I could have died from having pneumonia. I ended up losing consciousness. It wasn't really like it wasn't a coma, but I was unconscious, but I was alert at times. I was in and out. They had to put me on a ventilator to breathe, and it got so bad that the mucus, I'm trying to pump it out of my body. I shut down for 2 weeks. My life was depending on a machine. Looking back, that's scary as hell, just even talking about it. And I was still going through everything with my life. When I started gaining consciousness, I was able, through certain meds, be able to write and say what I was feeling and going through. I had a lot of nightmares. It was just a spiritual attack on my life, and I know that me being a spiritual person and the God that I serve, I knew the enemy was trying to kill me, not just take me out, all the way out. But that was good. I got over it. I recovered. We can talk about that another time if you're interested. I recovered, but it wasn't like, no, I had to learn to walk again. I could not eat. Like, it was bad. They had to tube feed me. And when you're post-op from that surgery, you have to go on a liquid diet. You can't do sugar, carbs, and all that stuff. As soon as I got out and I was able to build consciousness, and they started slowly having me eat again, the smart nurses, or whoever works the cafeteria, was giving me sugar, carbs, and crap, and I was still like not alert, but I kind of was like, no, I can't have that. And they're like, no, you can have it. And I'm like, so we can have pot. We can have certain things. I can't eat this stuff because the stages after that surgery, you can't go to solids and stuff. So I pretty much just did ice cold water. I snuck a Italian ice just to, because with the pneumonia, all of this was just damaged. It was just, it was so painful, but I got through it. I ended up being in the hospital for 3 weeks when really it was supposed to be a 4-day, 3-day stay after surgery. After that, I ended up going out of town, being rushed back to the hospital, trying to work things out with my husband, just moving too fast and not focusing on myself and taking this seriously. I just wanted instant results now. Looking back, I wanted it to be quick, fast. I had another setback, and that's when I woke up and realized this is not a fucking joke. This is serious. You need to take it seriously. You need to stop playing, because you can die. You have to wake up. I got it together after being in the hospital for another 2 weeks, and my doctors and my nurses like, no, you're too damn smart. We just watched you fight for your life, and we're not gonna let you just do what you're doing. And then sure enough, I got it together. I pushed myself through all the odds, and I was able to build myself up and do what I needed to do. When I left the hospital, I had dropped 40 pounds, and I didn't see it right away. But my friends and family were just crying, like, oh my God, you lost so much weight. I'm just like, where? I saw the difference in my clothes, but I still saw this little fat, cute face, and I still feel like a big fat ass wife who's getting cheated on and has 2 kids. Because of my complications, I wasn't able to work out right away. I had to literally wait 60 days to work out. My heart rate was so high when I would walk. It would go from average to like 190 walking. So imagine doing some cardio or something, or I couldn't do it. And now, prior to having surgery, I loved the gym. I love working out. Not what I am now, addicted to the gym, but I could push myself. And as time progressed, and I am now down 70 pounds. 7 months. 70 pounds gone. I started it before surgery. The day before surgery, I was 380 pounds, 385. It was okay about that, because it kept going up and down. When you get the liquid diet, you lose about a pound or 2. And now I'm 226. I've been going through a lot, and I finally see light at the end of the tunnel. Seeing myself go from huge and just unhappy, now being given a second chance at life to live for myself and my children, and to be able to build myself into something for a husband that will love and appreciate me, and they'll get the gift of me, but a better me, and that's something that I love. Did I regret the surgery? Yeah, the first month or two I cried. What the fuck did you do to yourself, Jocelyn? I cried and I cried. And I was happy, but I cried. I couldn't eat anything. I could not drink like I used to drink. And then it was just the mental torment of I'm gonna stretch my pouch, and there was no support. Like the support was there, but my family really didn't understand what I had gotten myself into. And it was miserable, but I started really seeing if it was my nurse practitioner told me to stay the hell away from YouTube. I couldn't. YouTube had really helped me in so many ways. Like I got motivation. I've always been an YouTube junkie. So just seeing other people tell their stories, and I didn't see a story like mine, and that was hard. Somebody that had complications. And I saw the stories about people who had the surgery and then they just fucked up and just said, you know what, I'm going to go back to the OB, whatever. And eventually you will heal. Your stomach will heal. And you can eat that same foods, because the second time around, I was able to eat whatever I wanted. My doctor just wanted me to eat. He's like, eat carbs, whatever you want, chips, eat whatever. I just want you to eat. And I'm like, dude, I had a straight vegetables, protein chips, and you're telling me to eat whatever. But looking back, I'm glad that I got to see that you can do that with this, because that was one of the reasons I didn't want to get the surgery. I felt like I was just going to throw away my life, what I love. It really is just eating in moderation. I've never been a glutton big girl. I've always eaten small portions. So it's really not a punishment to me. But when I'm emotional, I eat fast and I just don't think. And I go crazy. But yeah, I got the surgery. I don't regret it. It's the best thing that I've ever decided for myself. I'm not where I want to be, but I am close to it. 226 pounds and working out and eating right. By next year, I will be in the one something. And we just have so much in store. And I'm ready. So I'm going to let you guys see me a little bit. Now, it's healing better. But the surgery has really helped. Really losing this fall. So I'll be able to continue to camouflage better. It's not where I want to be, but you'll see pictures. I was huge. My face was way fatter. My arms were way huger. It's a difference, and I'm embracing it. At first I wasn't, but now I'm embracing it, and I don't care about the challenges that come, because I know where I'm coming from. And people on the outside looking in, they don't know my story unless they watch this video, or they personally know me, or they know my best friends who kind of love me, and she kind of, whatever. But we don't know what somebody's going to tell me. But I wish somebody would have been honest with me. It took me talking to one person who told me they got the surgery and it was the best thing that ever happened to them. Other people shut me out. They wanted to be secretive about it. For what? Bitch, I know you were fat too, and you didn't lose it naturally. And if you did, just be honest about it. People can be so selfish. That's the best way I can say selfish, because you, as another big person, you know what it's like to go out there and deal with those type of people. The world. I have to turn it. with the world, the criticisms of being plus size. And it's like you can't help somebody else. But I'm telling you, if you want to be happy, you want to be free from getting sick, sleep apnea, being overweight. I know that after this, I'm gonna have to more surgery and already doing all of that good stuff. Do it. Do it. It's the best